Hi, we are Bestb and our work is about saving industries.
Hi, my name is Mariana Arris, and I am going to give some information about the company. First of all, the timeline. Okay, this is the timeline. In 1994, the the company was founded in May the 1st by Carlos Villena. The next year, in 1995, he acquired the Within and Rising Boots. Then in 2008, he implemented the Chemical Products Business Unit. And in 2012, he got the representation of the Epris Tinta brand, so he started to commercialize the powder paint. Then in 2016, he implemented the table tennis tables business unit, and now he is planning to automate the plant by 2022. And now let's give a check to the structure of the company. There is the general manager, and then there are the accounting area, the secretary, and the production management. Below the production management, there are the maintenance management, and below it, the mechanical soldier. Then there's a supervisor, and below him, 10 operators, and then there's the laboratory. Now, some general information of the company. Their mission is that they are a company oriented to provide quality services with the support of their experience in electrostatic painting in the mining and industrial sector, offering the best solutions with highly competent professionals committed to quality, safety, and environmental standards. Their vision is to be a leader in sustainable growth and profitability, implementing continuous improvement in all their processes with a team of people proud to belong to it. They are located in Hierro Street 163 in Los Olivos, Lima, and their establishment is a 650 square meters plant. Now let's talk about the business model. First of all, the strategy. Let's start by the value proposition, which is composed by 5 attributes. First of all, the brand. And as this is a small company, it is recognized by small other companies in the industry, so it's not well known, but it's not a low profile. Then the design, but in this case, the service of painting does not include the design. And the coverage, well, there's only one factory here in Lima, so the company has low coverage. The price is according to the industry. It's not very high, but neither too low, and the service is of high quality. The paints are really high quality, and they do extra processes to improve the quality of the service. The market is the metal mechanical industry in Peru. It's a growing market, and the rivals are the most important are Prometal, Orcom, and Metax. This is the strategy of the company. Then talking about the value chain, the critical processes are, first of all, the pre-treatment. In the pre-treatment, there are 3 critical processes: the degreasing, the deoxidizing, and the iron phosphate. And then another critical process is the powder paint application. And then the TQBF inventory and procurement management, which is also another critical process. And then the critical resources are the raw material, which are painting and the chemical supplies. The machinery, in this case, there are immersion tanks, both for painting application and the oven, and the workforce, but we know they are not resources, they're people. And the ethics and direction styles of this company. Their values are discipline, respect, and honesty. And and the goal of the CEO is to make the workers feel identified with the company. And now, getting a little bit into the commercial area, there's the commercial strategy of the company. And it's based on the customer's loyalty because 80% of the sales are repurchases and the other 20% are recommendations of the current customers. The service provided is a really high quality service, and judging by our financial analysis, it's justified by the really high sales force, very high administration and operational expenses. The market is 10% B2C and 90% B2B, and these businesses are Elecin, Avance Comercial, FEMSOL, Previsto Ingenieros, INT Fabricaciones, Multirack, America Rack, JRM, and Techniaces. By now, the company does not count with a variety of channels. There's only the web page, the website in the internet, and the plant itself that works as a store. The chart. The first one is the superficial treatment products. Um, these are these are products that they produce and then they commercialize and represent 20% of the total contribution margin of the company. Their target market are painting companies, and this product is made to stock. Then the second business unit is the application of the electrostatic paint. This is a service and represents half of the contribution margin of the company. The target market here um, is the metal mechanical industry in Peru, and this service is made to order. Then the third business unit is the powder paint. Um, they produce, they don't produce, they commercialize this product. They import it from Brazil, and this represents 10% of the total contribution margin of the company. The target market in this business unit are the painting companies too, and this product is made to stock, or well, in this case, imported to stock. And the last business unit is the table tennis tables, which is a product they produce made to stock. They produce some parts of this product, but the table is imported from China, and this product represents 20% of the total contribution margin of the company. Their target market is are sport amateur players.
Hello, my name is Hector Leano. I am going to talk about the operation of
About the working condition, the work school is from Monday to Sunday, 8 hours 6 days. The most of the workers are more than 5 years in the company. I just know is other since 5 years ago. They work more as family than as work team. And in this company offer benefits such as subsidizing food plans, life insurance for the workers and their families, and also in CSV industries train them annually regarding the correct SVPs that they have to use in the plant. And the last company helps people who want to grow and learn about the industry. About the motivation of the workers, and we put 20 questions about the satisfaction. We did the short version MCQ test about the results and the before test. That most of the results are positive to the company is saying the company is doing the great talent retention work, but we cannot ensure the workers are being 100% honest. About the turnover in 2016 was 22%, and the next year in 2016 was 70%, and the last year 22%. About the job satisfaction, the work apparently demonstrates a good satisfaction rate because we have the 18%, and the other 20% of 18 people is not high but alarming. That means 3 to 4 employees per year. Fortunately, these employees did not quit together, and however, it's important to know why they left. And about the plans in CV industries, they have included all the new workers in the company owns hires. They are training the politics of the company, the use of protection equipment, and the use of maturing.
Hi, my name is Paul. I'm going to do an analysis of financial statements and key performance indicators of the company. On the left, we have the profit and loss from 2016 up to 2018, and on the right, the balance sheet until 2016, 2017, and 2018. From these financial statements, we can conclude that Seiba Industrias in the last 3 years were financed with short-term liabilities more than long-term liabilities. With the financial statements, we calculate the financial indicators to analyze the profitability and liquidity of the company in the last 3 years. Seiba Industrias in 2017 grew 2.3% in sales, but the profitability of the company didn't reflect that growth. For the year 2018, it improved its profitability. The relation between assets needed to generate a certain sale remained almost constant. The return on equity in 2018 grew mainly due to sales and correct asset management. To analyze the liquidity of the company, we calculate the cash conversion cycle. In 2018, the company increased the days payable outstanding, but also increased the days of inventory outstanding. It is because Seiba Industrias was able to increase the days of payment with its suppliers, but increasing the purchase volume. That's why there was not a change in the cash conversion cycle between 2017 to 2018. To determine how much working capital is needed to support that growth, we project and estimate the balance of the company to 2019, considering a sales growth of 15%. We propose 2 scenarios. In the first scenario, the liabilities were kept, and in the second scenario, the liabilities were increased proportionally to the sales. The result is that the minimum working capital needed to support that growth is 26,000 soles. The problem detected in Seiba Industrias is a bottleneck in the iron phosphate process in the pretreatment line for the painting service. The first symptoms detected is accumulate pieces before the iron phosphate process, caused by growing demand and have the effect of increasing the throughput time. The second symptoms detected is confusion about pieces that require painting and the ones that don't require, caused by missing identification between the pieces that require painting and the pieces that don't require, and have the effect of inappropriate space being used to stock these pieces.
And the solution we are proposing is to implement a warehouse before the iron phosphate process, as this is the one that takes the highest time to process the pieces, and some of them are accumulated in the weight queue. So our idea is to implement the warehouse and apply lean management to it